Hey, good morning, everybody. Trying to see if this is going to work. I think I got it. See what happens here. So I am on Facebook. Normally what we do, so just to let you know why there was no coffee time yesterday, was we have coffee time here on Facebook is where I log into it. But on our distribution, the live feed that I go into, it automatically goes to other social media platforms. So it also goes to YouTube. But since I wasn't naming it a title, it was going there like, weather update at 4 o'clock or news update at 4 o'clock, and it was the coffee time. And so it was going there as like the wrong heading. So I'm streaming on YouTube and I can see myself there. And I'm assuming it started. It looks like it is. I'm moving around in the video, so that's good. And I have to rename it something that like is weather pertinent, right? Like it has to be something like coffee time. So I had to get this brand new code to go into the YouTube page so I could change that title when I did the Facebook Lives. Problem is, it was on a 24-hour delay. It doesn't let me update for 24 hours because it wants to make sure the account is verified. So I couldn't do coffee time yesterday because it would have had the wrong title on YouTube. So that's where I'm at now. I think I've got it updated. I think it's working. It looks like I'm talking there. I think we got some viewers on YouTube, which is great, but I'm focused on the Facebook side of it, and that's where I see most of your eyeballs and also where I usually see your comments that I can answer back to. If you are watching this on YouTube, I don't see the comments there. But a lot of times what I love about our coffee time, if you're just joining me for the first time, is I usually start at 8, so I'm a little early, but I had to test it to make sure it worked. And I also like the interaction with everybody. It's a very friendly atmosphere, and everybody knows everybody once they start to talk on here. And we just kind of casually talk about the weather. Obviously, if there is severe weather in the forecast, it's geared more towards severe weather. But right now, there's no severe weather. There is some showers that we're tracking this morning. And that rainfall is coming down mainly light, but impacting the Rocket City Marathon this morning, which kicked off at 7 o'clock. For those running in the marathon, some wet conditions, some foggy conditions, some rainy conditions. And temperatures are in the 50s right now for most locations. And they're only going to go up like a degree or two. We got clouds and showers and breezy conditions, and not like a glamorous Sunday, but we need the rainfall, so that's a good thing, right? It's not the only chance of rain we have, too. There's more coming for the week ahead, which is good. We're in a drought. It's not good for marathons, but it's really good for droughts. And then if you like colder temperatures and you want to feel that like festive feel holiday-wise, got a chance to get into some colder temperatures by the end of next week and for next weekend, too. It doesn't look like it's going to be like bone-chilling cold. In fact, some of the forecast models have actually bumped up the temperatures again for next Saturday and Sunday. And that will also be when the winter solstice takes place next Saturday, which means winter will officially arrive, of course. Hi, Vacation Valerie. Good morning to you. Fantastic to see you on. I hope all is well. Vacation Valerie sent me a message yesterday. She's like, you coming out for coffee time? I'm like, I'm having some problems. But I'm here now. Hi, Amber. How you doing? Good to see you. Just popping by to say hi. We are in Pigeon Forge for cheer, but hoping you have an amazing Sunday. Amber, you have an amazing Sunday, too. Have a fantastic time being a little away from home. That's nothing wrong with that. Marcia, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. Always a pleasure to see you on, and hope all is well. What I'm going to do, everybody, I'm going to pull up the radar for you for just a moment. And there's some showers. So I have it on the Columbus radar, so you can see areas to the west. Florence, Russellville, this is very low level rainfall, so I have to change radars so you can see it, but you can see some rain crossing Mississippi line over into Alabama now. And then I'll put you back on the high top and go over here, and you can see the rainfall. This little batch of rain was the one that moved through Huntsville when we were on air this morning. And now Scottsboro, Fort Payne, High Top, Mentone, Sylvania, Eider, Flat Rock, yep, Stevenson. I know the area well. Good old Dutton. I'll be in Dutton today. And yeah, there's some rain. And we need this rain. I know it's badly timed to be on a weekend. Only one more full weekend before Christmas, and that's next Saturday and Sunday, obviously. And a lot of you tell me you got to get things done, and hopefully the rain doesn't slow you down. I don't think it will. It wouldn't slow me down. The shoals, being on the west side of the rain right now, there's more coming your way. But a little break in the cloud deck just a moment ago. It only was temporary, and I could see some brightness, but mainly overcast skies. And, Vacation Valley says, I actually got a notification you were on. Oh, that's good. That's fantastic. Some showers in East Limestone. You can see raindrops hitting the camera there. A lot of cloud cover. Still leaves on the trees. How is that happening? I don't get it. Guntersville, if you're going down to the harbor today, maybe making a day in beautiful Guntersville, which is always a good Sunday. Looking good with clouds and rain and just exactly what you want when you take that walk around the boardwalk there on the harbor. No, I'm just joking. Gloomy Sunday for sure. Parkway camera, look at that shimmy right there. Talked about the breezy conditions. We got that too. Winds were howling yesterday. I was outside yesterday. It was 60 degrees where I was at. I was in Newmarket. And I said, I don't think it ever felt like a cooler 60 to me than it did yesterday. It was breezy. The wind was hitting me in the face. And you see that Parkway camera, and it's shaking pretty good. You know, it's one of those things too where a temperature that's like 50 or 51 with damp conditions and rain and windy conditions can make it feel so much cooler, right? Decatur, kind of gloomy there. I need to turn that back over to the bridge a bit more. I was goofing off this morning and trying to show you all the cloud cover on air, and there's some light right there by all the buildings that makes it easier to see the cloud deck, and that's why I did that. And then Madison, couldn't see the highway this morning. The rain was coming down, some fog. No problems now, though. Not a lot of cars out there. Wet roads if you're getting ready for church services this morning. And in Athens, just wet conditions. I had some showers when we were on air about 6 o'clock for you in Athens. And then in Huntsville, it was so foggy I couldn't even see the road, couldn't even see out towards the distance. But you can see a little bit more there now, so that's good. Starting to see maybe at least the fog kind of clearing out, but the showers themselves will be with us through the afternoon. I should add 3 p.m. there because I think they'll be out by 3 or 4. Notice the temperature. You say, is it going to be really 54 the entire afternoon? Probably. Temperatures aren't going to move all that much, everybody. And besides an isolated shower tonight, temperatures will very slowly dip back a degree or two by morning in the low 50s. Now your 3-day forecast, we need rain. Here it comes. Monday afternoon, Monday night. Probably most of Monday's dry. I'll tell you a sneaky little thing here. If we pop a little sunshine on Monday, I would not be shocked if we go 70. And then Monday night, some showers. Tuesday, yes, showers. The heaviest of rain probably now through Wednesday will be on Wednesday. Temperatures in the 60s. Mild by night. I mean, our low temperatures for the next 3 nights are about what our high temperatures should be this time of year. Very chilly air waits for us as we go into the end of the week and next weekend. That will be a big change in the pattern. Much cooler air, more December-like feel, and that's fitting since winter comes in next Saturday. Good morning, my good friend Jim Tanner. How are you in Erie? Are you done with the snow up there? You've had tons of snow. Oh my gosh, lake effect snow has been crazy this year. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for the holiday, my friend. It's always good to see you on. Hi, Marianne Russell. Good morning to you. Put a little Merry Christmas there. I like your little Christmas string. Put a little like to that. That's very cute. Holiday season is upon us. Got big plans this weekend, big plans next weekend. Getting ready. Are you going away for the holiday? What do you got going on? A lot of things happening right now, right? For me, I'm not really doing too much. My good buddy Eric Burke is actually going to work for me on Christmas morning now, so I get Christmas Day off. Probably just going to cook at home and eat a lot and hang out with the pups. That's a big Christmas day for us. So there's your 10-day. We talked about the rain through Wednesday. Looks like about an inch of rain, all grand total, by the time we get to Wednesday, which would be nice. Again, good for drought, bad for outdoor plans, especially for the marathon this morning. I have a friend of mine. Her name is Amy, and she's running in the marathon as we speak. And she's been geared up for it. She's been training very hard. And she was asking me on Wednesday, is there a chance for some rain on Sunday morning? And I was like, yeah, it looks pretty rainy. Now, I'm not a marathon runner, but I will say that I've talked to marathon runners before, and sometimes they say they don't mind the rainfall, especially like in the summertime. It keeps the temperatures down. Now, I don't know about December, but I don't know too many people that have run a marathon in December before, but I don't know. I'm not a marathon runner. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I'm sure the wet conditions aren't comfortable. But speaking of not comfortable, Thursday and Friday around 50. There's that drop Saturday and Sunday. Low 40s, plenty of sunshine. Winter arrives at 3:41 a.m., I do believe, on the Saturday, the 21st, and that will be your solstice. And the forecast models have actually moderated that air. There's like all these like crazy Facebook posts by people. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cold. And it does look cold for Saturday and Sunday. Low 40s is cold, but there was like some mid to upper 30s yesterday, and those temperatures have already moderated. And then everyone's like, oh, you get this blast of cold in for the weekend. That means it's going to be cold for Christmas Day. Christmas Day, the temperatures look to be really warm. And then from Christmas to New Year's Day, it is like game on with temperatures. Like it looks like it could be like 60s to near 70. Whether that comes to fruition or not, got a long way to go. But it doesn't look very cold except for that next weekend, 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. It's a short ride, everybody. Short ride. We'll see how it goes. Vacation Valerie says, I'm just chilling the rest of the year. I have to finish my studies for tax season. Nothing wrong with just chilling. Not at all. Edward says, ooh, I only 9 minutes late today. Oh, you're not, dude. You're never late, Edward. I promise you. Anytime you show up here, you are more than welcome. You come in at 8:15, you come in at 8:30, and if I'm still doing this thing at 8:35, 8:40, that means there's a lot of people in here, and it's a good morning, and you can come in then, and you're never late. Just appreciate you being here and hanging out. That's all it is. It is just a hangout on the YouTube, talking weather. We talk sports. We talk gardening. We talk food. I don't think we've really left too many things untouched, and it's always a friendly, happy atmosphere in here. And that's why I like it so much. So appreciate y'all being on. But you're never, ever, never 9 minutes late. You're right on time every time you log in. Vacation Valerie, the hostess with the mostest, saying hi to everybody. So yeah, I felt bad yesterday about coffee time because I was trying to get on and I couldn't get the YouTube thing to work. And so I'm like, did I make a post? I didn't. I probably should have. But nonetheless. I also had to do Havoc yesterday, too, and that was giving me a hard time as well. I sent it. Did anybody go to the Havoc game? Speaking of sports and Havoc, they are on fire right now. They're playing, I think it's the Marksmen, so I think that's Fayetteville. So they were playing the second-place team in the division last 2 nights, home and home. And they've won both games. And they were the second-place team, so they're just continuing to stretch their lead out. But Havoc, nothing short of dominant so far this year. Only a few blemishes on the record. And they play good defense. They play hard. They give you 3 full periods of full effort. And they're really exciting to watch. They were exciting to watch last year when they made their run to the final. But this year, it's like I've never seen a team more zeroed in on the prize, and not like a lot of times the season's really long and you can maybe get distracted along the way, but from day one, like zeroed in. Like I think they're calling it the redemption season because they want that trophy so badly. I'll tell you right now, they are playing some great hockey. If you have not gone to a Havoc game, plan ahead of time because a lot of times those tickets are sold out. And they are packing it in every single night. People love their Havoc here in Huntsville and surrounding locations. And I'm telling you, man, it is an atmosphere, and I've never had a bad situation. It's always a friendly atmosphere and a family atmosphere, which is fantastic. Same with the Pandas, too. And I think you got to remember, these guys, they're not just playing hockey. They're dedicating their days off to like spending time in the community of Huntsville and doing things and being proactive. And it's just a great mesh. You know, the Havoc, the Pandas, you know, whatever you think about them being in the area, they do some really good things for the community, and they provide you great entertainment with sports, hockey and baseball. It's good stuff. Edward says, tire problems last week, fuel pump problems this week. Wonder what's next. Don't ever say that, my friend Edward. No, no, no. You never know. When you say that, something else does happen. I've learned that lesson a few times. Hopefully nothing happens this week, and you keep those little smiley faces. Keep on coming, buddy. You all right. It's all going to turn around for you. Our buddy Stan had that happen, too. It was a tough one for Stan, too. He had a week where I felt like he was doing the same thing. Yeah, speaking of that, that's a great segue, my friend. And I don't want anybody to have tire problems, but keep in mind, very mild Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Colder temperatures, not like a drastic drop, but a subtle drop into the weekend. Your PSI and your tires may come down a little bit and your light may turn on. You might have to go fill up the tires a little bit. You know what your suggested tire PSI is. But whenever you have that transition, rapid temperature change really sparks it. But even a gradual one can do it too. And you have to pop a few little air there in the tires, which I don't know how to do, and I have somebody help me because I'm afraid to work it. I'm afraid I'm going to bust my tire. So I have somebody help me. I tell you what, look at this image right now in the shoals. This has just gotten completely worse. Remember Let me put the camera up so you can see it a little bit better. Just moments ago, I showed you there was like a little sliver of brightness. Forget about it. Forget about it. Edward says, everything happens in threes. Yeah, I know. And you've only had 2 so far. I get it, my friend. I hope the 3rd one doesn't happen, though. And Vacation Valerie agrees. Everything does happen in 3. So there's the Shoals camera. I put it up so you can see it. We went from having a little sliver of what looked like almost like sun to this. And that's some rain coming down on the Shoals and some gloomy, cloudy conditions. It is a chilly 50 or 51 in the Shoals right now. And there's the rainfall. Again, I have to put on the different radars. We're split here, as many of you know. And with such a low ceiling out there, I have to put this one on to view the rain here to the west. And there it is. About to move into Lawrence County, southern Lauderdale County. And then we're going to go back to the high top radar, and I'll come back over here. And there's your showers in Jackson and DeKalb County. Driving up Alabama 40 through Henniger to Valley Head, getting some rain in Mentone, even some renegade showers right here west of Scottsboro. That would affect the Woodville area. Driving up crazy County Road 8. Anybody here ever driven up County Road 8 before? Yep, that's an experience. S-curves galore, and you go straight up to the sky. It's crazy. Alabama 40 through when you first turn off Veterans Highway is the same way. I feel like it's windy and hilly. My truck is working hard getting up those hills, I'll tell you that. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, thank you for reaching out yesterday and asking me where coffee time was, and I appreciate that. I actually had a lot of people do that, and I apologize that I didn't make an announcement that it wasn't working, but it's back now. It's back, baby. We're here. Jamie says, we got some rain here, too, this morning. You sure do. In fact, Jamie, as many of you know, is in, I hope I have it right, Southwest Virginia. And I'll show you where the rainfall goes. Let me pop the regular radar up. See what I can find here for you. I didn't hit the button. There we go. So you talked about it locally, but a lot of the U.S. right now, look at this rain. So the rainfall extends all the way from Ohio back down south. In fact, the heaviest of rainfall has literally been mainly north of us throughout this entire night, morning, but we've still had some light showers here. But where Jamie is in southwest portions of Virginia, some steadier rainfall. And then you get into some colder air in Pennsylvania. And Jim Tanner's on from Erie, probably some snow in his vicinity. My good friend Joanne lives in central Pennsylvania. She's probably getting some snow too. And you encounter some of those colder temperatures and you turn it over. There was a big ice storm in like Iowa and Minnesota yesterday. There was pictures on social media of glaze on all the power lines. It was really bad ice storm. That will happen when you have really cold temperatures at the surface and all the objects at the surface are below freezing, but then you have this warm layer aloft and rain falls into that colder air and it doesn't have time to change over to snow and it just freezes on contact. That's like the worst situation you can have. It just turns to immediate ice. It's not good, not good, not good. Vacation Valerie says, good morning to Jamie, wakey. Teresa's on. Good morning, Jeff. I haven't been on in a while. Hope you have a great day. Teresa, I just like seeing you on. We come when you can. Life gets busy. I get it. I ain't going nowhere, except yesterday. I wasn't here. But most of the time I'm here on Saturday and Sunday, unless I fill in for Chelsea at night. So we're good. And I don't take very many weekends off. Hallie in the back says coffee time. Yay, because she knows my frustration yesterday. So Hallie works here. And she was like feeling bad for me yesterday because I had a lot of things go wrong after the newscast. But she picked me up for moral support. And we just crushed coffee time and took care of it and didn't have it on. And then we went ahead and got the havoc done. And bada bing, bada bang, done. Jamie says, I don't want to wake up. Yeah, it's tough. I know. The alarm goes off at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, sleepy today. Stan, what's up, my good friend? We're just talking about you. Good morning, Jeff Tenori and everyone. I pray all is well. I didn't come Thursday. Tuesday is the day now. Okay. So Tuesday is the day. Why didn't they come Thursday? Did they give you an explanation, my friend? I was thinking about you too this morning, about the rainfall. because I was talking about Falkville and Vinemont getting some rain this morning on 65. In fact, what I'm going to do really quick so you all can see this. I love this system here. Like, this is so much fun. You have no idea how much I love this system. I can change things whenever I want. So there's the radar. You know what? I don't like it there. Hang on a second. This is just awesome here. You definitely don't need to see that. That's going to be Jeff in Spectrovision is what that is. All right, here we go. So I'm going to put the radar behind me so you can see it in this one. Remember, I have it on the Columbus radar, so I'm favoring western zones right now to show you where the rain's coming in. The other rain that we have in Jackson, DeKalb County is about to cross over the Georgia state line, so I'll focus on that. And then in this camera, you can actually see the shoals where it's happening. It's like ground truth that you have rain and fog. Edward says, every day we have food in our stomach, bills are paid, kids' Christmas presents under the tree, and I will take little hiccups in life and keep faith. Edward, I'm just going to put a big old like. So Edward talking about how like sometimes the little curveballs in life come our way, right? And we have to adjust, and you foul those curveballs off enough until you get a nice big old fastball down the middle, and you connect and you hit it over the park, right? It's kind of like life in general, right? Good stuff right there, my friend. Jamie says it's gross. I can't be careful with that other word. I can't say that. It'll sound like something bad. But yeah, it's really nasty outside here too. I mean, the drizzle, we need the rainfall, but the drizzle, mist, and fog and grossness is not great. And Hallie says good morning to everybody. Please say hi to Hallie. She's pretty awesome. Big fan. Yes. She puts up with me here. I haven't figured out how she puts up with me here. I haven't figured that part out yet because I am so obnoxious. Vacation Valerie, good morning to Stan. Yeah, I hope you feel better, and I hope the reno gets done soon too. Yeah, on Vacation Valerie, words for Stan, which is so true. And Jamie says rough weekend. You got like a sick bug going around the house for you, Jamie. It was you and now your daughter, really? And there's a lot of people were talking about this this week, talking about the fluctuations in temperatures. And this happens almost every year here. You have some ups and you have some downs. And we have it in the 10-day forecast now, right? We're up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're down Thursday, Friday. We're down more as we go into Saturday and Sunday. Then we're back up again for Christmas. And a lot of times, like I think when you have these changes in temperature, everybody feels like that they're just like sick, like it brings on the sickness, right? I don't know if there's a correlation between that. I'm not a doctor. But I can tell you right now, many of you that I talk to on social media have been under the weather, whether it's a cough or it's a pneumonia or it's, just going to the doctor to try to get better, get some, you do you, how you get better, but maybe some steroids or antibiotics or however it is. But something going around right now. And I know so many people that are not feeling well. And it's a tough time of year not to feel well, right? Especially if you have big plans with like family and friends trying to get stuff done. It can be tough. Countertops was ready till Friday. I have labs tomorrow for my 3-month checkup. Stan, you sound like you got a busy week. Checkup, countertops. Stan's trying to get his kitchen back in line after a fire. And we keep track on Stan, make sure you're doing all right because he's a good friend of ours. And hopefully everything you got lined up for the next couple of days. Sounds like you're a very busy man. Stan, are you singing at the church today, my friend? And if you said that already and I missed it, I'm sorry. Hi, Candace Keys. I came in late. What's the weather looking like for this afternoon? Yeah, just kind of what you see here is what you get is the best way to describe it. Here's the radar and some showers moving in and just kind of periods of like light, annoying nuisance rain that we really need for the drought. But if you have outdoor plans, probably going to need, I don't carry an umbrella. I just run into the building and run out. But your windshield wipers will be on. Make sure you have your lights on. Nothing heavy rain. It's just kind of like this gloomy look is the best way to describe what you got coming the rest of the afternoon. Even when the rain can just shuts down by about 3, 4 o'clock, it's still going to be kind of damp and foggy out there and not a real glamorous day across the area. And it will feel cooler. I keep saying 50s. Wow, 50s, yay. But it will be a chilly 50s because it's going to be so damp and breezy too. I hope that helps. Vacation, Valerie, no, but now I'm falling behind. What happened? I never fall behind. Lots and lots of Lysol. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I am addicted to hand sanitizer. Like I have 2 bottles in here and I am like I don't know, I'm always doing this because we all touch the remote. And not that I think Eric, Chelsea, and Brad are like gross. It's just, we're all touch the remote. We all have to touch the mouse. And even when we're on the desk, everybody touches the desk up there. So I'm like a germ freak. I'm always doing this. I wash my hands like all the time. Yeah. But then I'll eat a convenience store hot dog. So judge me. Vacation Valley. Stan says, I hope your lab numbers are good. I know that's always an issue. Vacation Valerie, the hostess with the mostest. Who cares? Oh, Vacation Valerie, speaking of you, Darlene just came on, and I talked to Darlene. Darlene and Rick and I hung out for about 9 hours yesterday. We had a blast, but your name came up in conversation, and yes, you all need to meet. Darlene, Vacation Valerie, yes, definitely. April, good morning to you and have a great day. April, thank you. Good morning to you and have a great day too. I appreciate that. Hashtag happy Sunday. Bill Beck, my good friend. We've been fighting that crud for 2 months, just trading it around. I'm telling you, Bill Beck, it's a tough one right now. A lot of the schools too, massive amounts of children out with colds that aren't going to school right now. So I hope you and your family can figure out a stop the dominoes to each other and break the pattern and get better soon. But it's pretty nasty. I know a couple people that had the cough, and it was like deep, terrible cough, and I'm like, you gotta go to the doctor for that, right? I think. I'm not a doctor. I'm not writing prescriptions, but when your cough sounds like a foghorn, you might want to get it looked at. Just saying. I had a really bad cough back in 2015. I didn't go to the doctor right away, and I ended up with pneumonia. I had terrible bronchitis. I was in the hospital for like 3 days. It's serious. You gotta take care of yourself. Vacation Valerie is saying good morning to Candace, which is always great because she is the hostess with the mostest. And speaking of my good friend Darlene, good morning to you. How you doing? Get a little rest? You feel good? Yeah. We had a long day yesterday. Jamie, nebulizer, inhaler. I can't even say nebulizer. That's a big word. Inhalers, steroids, antibiotics, you name it. Kitchen sink, just throw it all in and try to feel better, right? That's all you can do. Vacation Valley, wishing April a good morning. Candace says, thank you so much. I'm a photographer and have sessions, so it looks like next week will be better. Yes, Candace, I think next weekend right now looks pretty good, sunny-wise for sure. Next weekend, though, there will be some colder temperatures, so it looks like maybe some teens in the morning that warm up to the low 40s or teens or 20s. It depends on how cold that air mass is, but it does look like it will be sunny next weekend. Of course, it is 6 to 7 days out, and that can change. But I feel pretty confident that a big dome of high pressure is about to build in and park itself right on top of us, and that's the reason why we're going to have that blast of cold that eventually will moderate for the week after that. So I hope that helps. April saying hi. Good morning to Bill. Vacation Valerie to Darlene. Oh my gosh, Jeff, me too on the hand stuff I have all over the house. I am. I am addicted to this stuff. The one thing I will say about sanitizers, and maybe somebody can help me out, and I have the name off this one, so I'm not giving like product promotion. Are there sanitizers that have better scents? Like the whole alcohol smelly thing is kind of gross. I'm not going to lie, but I put up with it. But there's got to be scented ones, right? I mean, I'm not looking for like tulips or anything. I'm just looking for something that doesn't smell like alcohol. Just my thoughts. Darlene saying hi to Valerie, which is great. Tweety says, happy Cupcake Day. That sounds good. Go get yourself a cupcake on Happy Cupcake Day. Nothing wrong with that. Tweety, I hope all is well. How you doing on the Cape? Everything good? A little chilly? It's always chilly on the Cape. Even in July, it's chilly in the Cape. A cupcake would be good. My little germ baby brings everything. Yeah, you got a little one in the house. When you have little ones in the house, they bring germs from everywhere, right? Darlene says, yep, I think we have a decision. Oh, yes! Call my people, Darlene. I'll call your people back. We good. That is good news. You fall off the horse, you get back on, and you ride it, and you're good to go. Off into the sunset you go. I love it. Call me. Text me. After I get done with this, I'm getting gas. And I'm driving to Tony. And then I'm driving to Dutton. I have plenty of time in the car today. Truck. Bill Beck says, are we going to see snow next Saturday? I don't have any snow in the forecast, my friend. No. Yeah. I just have cold. That's all. I don't see anything. I don't see anything in terms of any kind of winter precipitation. It'd have to be pretty well timed because right now we only have 2 days of cold. So like next Saturday and Sunday, I mean, like there's a little clipper system that races through the Great Lakes that brings some snow north. But even here, our temperatures on Saturday and Sunday are above freezing. They're in the 40s now. The cold air doesn't look as deep. It doesn't look like our heights aren't going to drop nearly as much. So even if we did somehow tug some precipitation south from that little clipper system, it's going to fall in the form of some like really cold rain at this point. So that's just my thinking. But I'm just Jeff. Sharon, very good to see you. There's a big heart right there. Good to see you on, Sharon. I hope you're good. Pleasure to see you on. Happy Sunday. Tulips, you like that? I don't want to smell like tulips. I just don't want to smell like rubbing alcohol like that is, right? That's all I want. Jamie says, go to bed at Bath and Body Works. Okay, I'll check it out. They have hand sanitizer that smells good. I don't want like flowery smell. Like I'll take fruity. Like a good old strawberry or peach will smell good. But I don't know. My stomach is going to growl. I'm so hungry, y'all. My stomach is going to make some crazy noises here in a second. All I've had is coffee all morning, if you can't tell. That's where I buy all mine. Sharon says, good morning to Valerie. Jay Lynn, good morning to you and the puppies. Oh, thank you. Sky and Rebel, Barca, hello back. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I miss my pups. I got to spend some time with them this evening. I only got to see them for a couple hours last night. I miss them. They're very cute. April says, everyone have a great week and stay well, which is good advice. Stay well. Vacation for Azure tomorrow morning. I'll have completed the diet. No cheating. Extended it 2 more weeks to see if everything clears. Good for you. No cupcakes for you, Vacation Valerie. Vacation Valerie in the last 2 weeks has taken on a completely, changed a complete routine of choices to eat. And I give you lots of credit. I'm telling you, what you're doing is amazing. You should be commended. It's fantastic for you. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you in a weird Jeff way. Yeah. Jamie says they have guy scents too. What are guy scents? What kind of, clue me in here. I'll take a strawberry and a peach. I don't know if that qualifies as a guy scent or not, but Tweety says, not a cloud in the sky on the Cape and 34 with no wind. A great day to be on this side of the dirt. And that is on the Cape. That is beautiful Cape Cod. If you've never had a chance, some of you who don't want to go to New England, I get it. But if you want to go, the people are actually kind of nice. They get a bad rap. But Cape Cod is gorgeous if you ever have a chance to go. Beautiful place. Get yourself a lobster and get yourself some steamers. Vacation Valerie tells April to have a good day. Sharon says, thank you, Jeff. I'm well, thank you. The Dollar Tree carries some Dupes hand sanitizer in different scents, and if you can find them, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, and I appreciate the advice, Sharon. That's very sweet of you to let me know that. I'm going to look for this. I just don't like the overall alcohol-y smell. I don't know. I'm being a big wimp right now, but it's all about sanitizer, right? It's all about keeping your hands clean more than how you smell, I imagine. But 'tis all good. 'Tis all good. All right, where are we at? 10-day forecast, y'all. There it is. I'm going to pop it up again so you can see it and not me. I'm not a guy, Jeff. I know those non-offensive scents. Jamie. I'm going to put a laugh to that. That was actually pretty funny. All right, I get it. I got you. 10-day forecast. If you like rain, you like today, you like tomorrow. No. Let me rephrase that. Because you see a 70% chance for Monday. Notice the word PM in there, though. It's mainly at night. So if you have Monday off like me, all I have to do, I have an appointment at 4:30. Other than that, I got the day off. I'm hoping that we pop a little sunshine in the morning, and that allows the temperature to actually hit 70. And I'm going to sit out on my patio around the noontime hour and smoke the best cigar ever. And then I'm going to go to my appointment at 4:30 and then dodge raindrops at night, drop more raindrops on Tuesday, dodge more raindrops on Tuesday, and then another slug of rain for Wednesday. Once the showers move on out by the middle of the week, it's dry for Thursday and Friday, cooler around 50, colder Saturday and Sunday, dry, sunny, Winter arrives on Saturday. Happy winter solstice. I want to say it's 3:41 a.m., but I could be off by a minute or two. And then the temperature's moderating, which would be on that Monday and that Tuesday, which I do believe is the 23rd and 24th. Yep, it is. So that covers up to Christmas Eve, and notice the temperatures go back up. Christmas Day looks really warm here. Like we could have some 60s. So we'll see how it plays out. That cold air for next Saturday and Sunday looks only temporary. Quick blast and then it's out. Vacation Valerie says guy scents are like woodsy, outdoorsy stuff like that. So strawberries and peaches don't work, huh? But I know what you're talking about. Darlene and I were hanging out yesterday, and we happened to stumble upon a candle. I can't really describe how we found this candle, but it had a very earthy, piney smell, and it was really good, and it smelled awesome. Stan says he's not scheduled to sing this morning. Well, that's a loss for everybody that's going to be there, my friend. We need Stan. We need you singing, my friend. You're a good guy. Good singing. Never heard you sing personally, but maybe someday, right? I'm going to sit here and watch the Chiefs and dash to the living Christmas tree. Yeah, the Chiefs. A lot of football today. Yeah, normally I'm excited about football because I'm a big football guy, but being a Titans fan, I'm not really looking to watching Joe Burrow rack up 500 passing yards against us today, and Jamar Chase probably setting records for receiving yards or something. How the Bengals are only favored by 5.5 points on the road in Tennessee is a travesty. I guess you can look at it like the Bengals defense is a sieve, and they give up touchdowns to everybody. But so is the Jacksonville Jaguars defense, and the Titans scored a whopping 6 points against them last week. They moved the ball. They just didn't score. So if the Titans can find some kind of offense, I guess maybe it's a game today, but I see the Bengals scoring 35, maybe 42. And we don't stop anybody in the red zone. So just when they get inside the 20, just give them a touchdown. Our defense falls asleep in the red zone. We're really good at giving up like 3rd and goals from the 9-yard line. We are so good at that. So as you can see, I feel a little pessimistic about my Titans right now, even though I love them and I always will. Win or lose, I'm still a Titans fan, but it's been a tough year this year to watch. Very tough year. Hi, Helen. Good morning to you. I see your coffee, and I raise you coffee back. With a Valerie saying hello to Helen, and Helen saying hi back, which is fantastic. Let me check in on this YouTube thing. Not very many eyeballs on the YouTube one, but it has some views. I never even knew. Oh, somebody wrote, so this is why I don't do YouTube. So Clint Johnson says, is he a weatherman or they just find him off the road? Yeah, they just picked me up off the road, bro. It's just like, yeah, we'll dress you up and come on in here and talk weather. Yeah. That's why I don't like YouTube. Trolls and more trolls. Janan says, oh, no, Japan, Janan. Okay, I got to get it right. Say Japan and then say Janan. Janan. Bam, I don't forget that stuff. Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for the updates. You're very welcome. It is good to see you. My good friend Al Moniz, how are you? Good morning, Jeff. Our teams are playing for the draft. Yes, they are. Patriots and Titans. Who's going to have the worst record? There's other teams involved in this. The Raiders, they're involved too. So, yeah, you got 3. I don't know. This draft isn't that great for quarterbacks, so I don't know what we're going to do. Like, I don't even know where I want. I don't know if I want to lose or win or what. I don't even know anymore. Like, I've kind of given up hope. We need so many things on the Titans that, like, one draft isn't going to fix the whole thing. But I guess if you get a top, I would like to see him get a top pick and then trade it off for more draft picks so they could actually get better players in the long run. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. I hope, Janan, I hope I said your name right. I think I did, if I remember correctly. I think I did. So, I'm pretty sure I did. Wow, my YouTube thing says excellent connection now. That's fantastic. All right, where did I leave off? Jamie, we found you on the mean streets of Providence, and we put you out there. Yeah, that's the answer back to, what was that guy, the dork's name? Cliff? What was his name? Clint. That's it. Yeah, so, yeah, they just found me in Providence and threw me on TV, let me play Chief for like 7 years. I've been doing this for like 20 years plus, and then they just threw me down here and just said, hey, go have fun. So, okay. Yeah. Good morning to you, Al, says Valerie, which is fantastic. You know, Vacation Valley, there's not too many people I think that you wouldn't get along with. But yeah, I think that Al and Susan, you all get along with them very well too. Yeah. I'm here to bring people together. Jamie had a stray dog and a sign that said, "We'll work for food. Hire me at a TV station. As a meteorologist, please." I went to school for it and everything, please. All right, y'all, I'm going to show you the radar one more time, and then I got to bust a move, all right? So radar, west, south, rain, Coleman down to Birmingham, a little rain. Double Springs, a little rain. I showed the Florence camera and the Shoals camera, and there's raindrops hitting it right now. I'm going to change over to high top really quick for you and bring you over here, and you can see some rainfall moving through Mentone, Valley Head, right along the state line of Bryant. A little rain for you. Moving into Chattanooga and Georgia, a little light shower near Scottsboro. And I'll put this in motion. You can see everything, how it's working across the area. Again, everything is so low to the ground, rainfall-wise, low cloudiness, that I really almost have to turn on both radars to show you a better picture of where the rain's coming from. See what happens when I change radars? It looks completely different, right? And that happens in a scenario like this. So, not uncommon in Providence. Yeah. Providence, you know, it's funny. Every time I did like FaceTimes or FaceTimes or you know, Facebook Lives, or I didn't really ever do YouTube ones. Man, sometimes the crowd was rough, right? Never really had that problem here. That's why I don't really pay attention to the YouTube comments. I just kind of stick around to the comments here amongst my people. But everyone have an awesome day and week. Be blessed. Vacation Valerie, you got it. You right on with that. And Patricia Bailey's on this morning. She says, "Good morning, Patricia Bailey. Good to see you on. I hope all is well." Yeah, forget all that college stuff. It was the panhandles thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I started pursuing the weather stuff back in like 2001. My first internship was in 2004. Good old WMUR. It seems like an eternity ago. It was. I'm old. All right. I am going to shut this down. And I think it will shut down the YouTube one automatically. I don't even know. I guess I'm just going to keep winging it. Bow tie, put people away. Yes, you were the bulldog, Jamie. Yeah, I think for the most part, so that's what, social media has its pros and cons, and there's obviously some cons about it, but there's also some pros too. I try to focus on the good stuff and the pros and ignore the trolls like that. You know, nothing you can really do. Stan Barbie, have a good day. I am going to sign off here, everybody. I got to go get some gas. I got some things I have to do this morning. Chelsea's in tonight. She'll have the very latest on the rainfall, not only for the rest of the weekend of what she covers, but also for the beginning of the week and midweek. She'll talk more about the temperatures for the end of the week and the next weekend as well. She'll keep you up to date on your weather forecast for the next 10 days. I will be back on Wednesday morning. Eric comes back this week too, which is good news. So I move over to a little beep beep traffic, and Eric will be here this week. And he's back with you on Monday. I'll be back here on Wednesday. Everybody have a fantastic Sunday. Stay dry and have a good rest of your weekend.